Not sure if anyone would see the stream. I just had to because listen, if anyone ever sees this, this is why I feel that if you're really popular, you are invisible because you have a whole group of people that will back you up on everything. Okay, like that stupid streamer Rakai, whatever. I don't know how that boy doesn't go unpunished. I'm sure he does. At least he did. I bet for that Walmart, of course. And I just want to say this, like for example, like Ishel, stupid. Okay, I'm surprised that he can meet the mayor and be. Yeah, I swear, this is why I don't. I think about ending my life, and I even told my mother about it. That's just not to interact. And she says, "Oh yeah, there's police involved." I'm sorry. Honestly, I feel like I'm gonna lose my patience. It should be resting peacefully on this. Okay, for example, for iShowSpeed. Okay, you yell at a baby. Again, this is when he was old enough. Okay, like being like a young adult, like a year older than Abby is. Okay, if that's the case, yelling at that baby in Denmark, that part gets upset. Saying that, I'm sorry, and people want to worship him and protect him. I'm sorry, like if you're 16 and you say, yeah, I know that was a long time ago, but still, though, that was not okay for him to say that. 16 is when you are aware of what you're saying, right? I don't know anymore. Maybe I'm just being gaslighted into oblivion, right? I guess it's okay if you're 16. If you say you want to rape a girl in an island, I guess that's fine. But, and not to mention, jumping over a KFC counter in Barbados. I've seen that too. And not to mention texting while driving. Okay, these are just not just one incident. These are multiple different incidents iShowSpeed did. And let's just say less than 2 years, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I think it's I don't know. Okay, so maybe not a lot, but still though. But for someone like me, okay, that wants to tell her, I'm sorry, I didn't know that if you're underage when I not in an appropriate way, of course. Why would that be? Um, when I want to talk about adult topics, which does include my mental health, including my depression, if it gets a little more extreme, right? And how, oh my goodness, how there are other adult topics, and it was a misunderstanding, and I blocked her. I did because I just didn't feel comfortable. And then her sister Maddie just, oh, Mac, you actually commented. Hold on, I'm gonna open this up very quick. Yeah, Mac, I know you weren't here yesterday because I'm sure of work and whatnot. Oh, Dan, that's right. That was the live stream I did. But if anyone ever sees this, it's Deon an awful human being just because I swear, I do not like being this, but I hate it. I'm jealous of that other autistic teen that gets a lot of love just for existing. I know every single person on this planet hates me. I don't know. Even babies are born that will definitely despise my existence. I'm just, Dion is so confused. He really is. He's really, really confused, and he is paranoid. This is why I don't like to interact with people. I don't even know how. Like, maybe it should be against the law for adults that would have fence or teens. But if I want to see something friendly, that's wrong. You might as well tell me that I don't have the right to drink water, but other people on this planet or rich people do. Hold on, I'm gonna respond back to Mac here. There we go. I'm sorry. I'm not sure if anyone's here right now. Yeah, I know about the Arizona lake. I'm surprised I went viral, which is tragic. Okay. All right. I don't think anyone's here. I think I'm talking to myself right now. But Mac, I do hope that you're well. And gosh, this is why I don't want to basically speak up to people, and they wonder why. Yeah, I know. Like that makes me lonely. That will take my life anywhere. Well, I feel that's the most safe because just even interacting with someone, they would want to use that against me for no apparent reason. And I'm just, I'm just, I feel sick of my gut. I do because of that incident, and I feel that I basically lit up someone's house on fire. Of course, if that was the case, I wouldn't be here. But um, I just felt lost. I felt lost, and it's just, damn it! It just I don't understand it. I don't. I really really don't. It'd just be nice if more people would arrive on here, but I know no one cares about me anymore. I just no one does, and me. Oh, I ought to go to jail for nothing just because I want to be friendly of a team that wants to told me when I was having no friends, right? And I thought some of the stuff I was shared would be for adults later on, and I just don't feel comfortable with her following me. I guess. Yeah, I guess I got a little bit upset because I'm thinking, why follow me? Then I'm just going to a period of time. I guess it's like it's a crime to feel like to have feeling like I'm guessing I should be a robot or whatever. I don't know. Okay, like just take up my brain. Then I'm just so confused. And it's bad enough I had to put up with Randy, for example. Oh, that makes me horrible. I just don't know how people do this. This is why I don't know how to think clearly. I just don't have anyone like you're on your own. Like I didn't. It's like if I had to work at McDonald's for the first time. How do I basically turn on the fryer? How long do I need to cook the French fries? And yet I get told that yeah you're bringing the place that you're fired. Well, you put me in this job and I haven't been taught. That's how it felt. That's how I felt. I just don't. I don't like the end. It's just like people just want to watch them basically suffer and laughing while they have friends and money. And it's like you're watching a homeless person going crazy, right? Because he has nothing. And I don't know. It just, damn it. I feel like I should just die by suicide. I feel trapped. I just feel so misunderstood. It bothers me a lot. Again, just because of her page being in public, anyone could see it. And this is me. How is this like me targeting? This is me, and it's like I'm confused. How is disrespectful? Unless I'm missing something, because that was a friendly interaction, right? Am I correct? It feels like I'm talking in Martianese here, because no one could actually want to understand me. Deon is so confused. Deon is so confused. Honestly, like literally, there are actually TikTokers, for example, Carter Marshall, that would do something way worse. Again, wanting to make remarks not on women but younger girls, and he still gets a lot of followers. I'm surprised that family didn't want to basically, I don't know. And yet, for me, just giving a message and put sincerely. Oh my God, I don't understand it. I don't. This is why I don't want to trust anyone anymore. Because if I have a message with someone, you want to call the police on me, that's because I may have said, which I would feel guilty, like a slur to you, right? It felt like I'm in North Korea, kind of. This is why people are doing well in life. Oh yeah, you're not getting a lot of views. Well, yeah, this is why, because I feel I have to stay quiet. I feel that I do not have a human right to speak. Like, should I just have my throat slit? I don't know. Literally. And people will laugh and pay money for it. Dion is so confused. And just seeing how she saw, I called the police. What am I doing wrong? No. I'm just I didn't know, and I was being friendly to your sister. I'm sorry, and you don't post anything. Your sister did. Like Deon is so confused. How is that targeting? Like how is that? Deon is so lost. He is okay. He is so lost. Like how? Well, yeah, because I have no friends, and I don't have a supporting system. So, oh, what I'm doing is a crime then. But let's just say iShowSpeed, for example, he's a grown man, and yeah, if you would say something weird to a kid, what he's gonna get reported. Most like definitely not. But for someone like me, if I want to send a friendly message and basically giving proof that she was blocked, I'm still a criminal. Oh, I guess me being poor and unpopular is a crime. I'm so confused. I am so confused. Dylan does not get what he has done wrong. No one wants to tell him, I guess, or speak up because it's like you want to watch and eat popcorn while he is having these meltdowns. Not no wonder I had so many. And the funny thing is, I had over 100 people hearing the story, but they only did that when I got my meltdowns. Dan is so lost. He is. He is so lost right now. I'm so confused. I really am. This is why I'm glad I had to block a handful of followers because I know they don't care. I know they're not gonna come back. This is why I had to block everyone. Only people that do follow me that like my stories, they're allowed. I don't care if I only have 30. Maybe it's for the best for the time being. And I'll have to make it a constant rule for those that do not like my story. You have to. I'm sorry. No, you don't. But I don't know. Okay. It's just for the time being because this stuff is just so serious. But people just wanted to plug in their ears and not wanted to hear me speak and blame me for not hearing me. But you got to take off your earphones and hear. I'm so lost. I am. Again, it was this. I'm sorry, I didn't know that you were because I did check her profile later. And yet again, I noticed that she followed me, right? And then interacted with me. You just don't, I don't know how it's an accident when you decided to follow me by going on my profile. That's what it says follow. You just, it's not accident. Like, oh, you go really fast. But if that's the case, then why did you interact with me? Which I didn't mind because the message she typed was sweet. And I want to share that. If other TikTokers, there are those could share that and they'll be okay with it, why am I being targeted? So basically, what it's against the law for me, but other adults is okay, right? That's what the comment section is. Okay, Halo Haley, she revealed those comments. What? It's bad for me if I revealed her name. I'm lost. I'm so lost right now. That's why I didn't bother censoring it, and I'm being told to delete it. Like Deon wants to give up. He does. I'm just surprised that I didn't end my life. You know, I attempted, and I'm supposed to be uh, a day and a half clean from cutting myself, and then 10 days from hanging myself. I'm just so lost. I am so lost. That's why I keep having these meltdowns. I am so lost. Like Dion just want to live in peace, but no one just wants to be in his side, and he's just treated like this. I know I don't have anyone. I know that made me progress. Maybe I'm not meant to be a YouTuber because of what I had to put up with. Like I guessing I was just at a horrible spot, and it's so hard to get out of it. But people just, oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I guessing I'm homeless for YouTube standards because I have nothing, as in no supporters. I guess I want. It's like I'm begging for support. Like if homeless person is begging for change and they're starving, and they're just so weak. They just want to give up. So I feel like I want to. No one's here. I feel like I want to break down. Listen, okay. I want you to listen. It's not. I know none of you think back because it's over a hundred years ago. A lot of you do the same thing, but whatever. I'm tired of it. Okay. I feel like I just fucking kill myself because what Maggie said. Look, okay, I just speak that a lot of they go and you want to support now, they worship him, okay? But for me to be friendly, okay, I feel like he doesn't shoot for himself. That's why then. I guess if I shoot your question then. Okay, just because I mentioned a whole topic as in, about our first for adults that I don't imagine here, okay, even though there's pieces of public, okay, Abby, sorry. And I'm being told this like, yeah, and now I hear that they need to seek help, but a lot of people just don't care. No one. Okay, no one. And only say, oh, I'm gonna get back. You don't care at all. You don't care about Dylan Page and Patty otherwise. If I was dead, should I not? Okay? We didn't even have if I came myself. Would you? None of you care. You see that you put on it and get a like because you think that you are a great person. You don't care. Okay? You don't care that I'm depressed. Oh, for being in whoever it is, fine. Oh, I'm because of the peace, whatever. No, you make these people ask me. Oh, I'm just because I'm the girl. My look doesn't matter. Especially since I'm a male too. Okay? No one on this app cares about me. This is why this is what I'm messaging about. And he tries to think people putting this lazy, but you are too lazy. Like, I would stand right now. If I did, when I did name myself, none of you were up here because, oh, you just say stop. Or, please watch this so much. As if that helps. It doesn't, okay? He has tries to get a free card. Well, you're laughing at me. And don't get me wrong, which I have what you did. But you listen, okay? Hate this app. Because apparently, all you like people like the nonchalant streamers, which are fine, that they crime. But for me being friendly, that's a crime. I'm surprised the crime didn't happen. Okay, yeah, yeah, and what? I get called the police because your sister's football is on public. I was being friendly to her, and I blocked her. Oh, you're playing left because you're engaged. You know what? Ah! There's nothing left to say unless you have a heart and you care, or that you want to reach out. I hate this app. Yeah, I'm poor, I'm ugly, I'm not to be fucking homeless. That's all I'm seeing, and no one on this earth has promise, except for Deon. Can't take this anymore. Should Deon and his wife should. And for those who tell me calm down, chill, you have people like having one. Okay? I don't. And yes, I'm jealous of Dylan Page. See if I can those other great TikTokers. A lot of you like, okay, I'm ugly, I'm worthless, I'm a fucking fag, okay? I'm a loser. So I'm not a handsome white boy that has a deep voice that would do news topics, okay? I see the TikTok thing, whatever it is. Okay, listen, I just don't care anymore. Okay, if I had to end my life, fine. This is why so many people made fun of me. And yes, this is your first impression of me. Because, you know what? He doesn't have anyone. Okay? Sorry that he's bored. He's mentally homeless on this app. I hate this app because, yes, I'm feeling on a no three. Okay? I'm doing basically to be a really person, all because what Maggie said is you want to call the police on me because I disrespected her sister. I was being kind. Okay? And I loved her. Okay, and I have proof, but no one cares because I'm not an handsome man. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't act gangster or I don't think I should be a robot or be like someone else. Should I be a slave for all? Should I can do videos that I don't want to do and hit myself. Okay, is that funny? Is that fun? Don't say calm down or call someone. That doesn't help. You get a lot of life for it. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry that I couldn't do good videos. I'm sorry that I'm weird. Okay, I am so sorry. Yeah, and I sleep with my stuffed animals. Okay, you teddy bear or something.
Okay, and I don't have one single person that doesn't join my YouTube channel. Okay, all of you are so lucky that you have friends. Okay, a lot of you have money. Okay, I don't want to hear it anymore. If you want to call the police on me, fine. Okay, just because I want to be probably to your sister that I lost when her stuff is up in public for anyone to see. I feel like I'm seen as a criminal. And you know what? I don't like iShowSpeed, but oh, he has one to say that he wants regular girl who needs a tea. Oh, that's okay because that's in the past. I mean, yeah, at least he matured. But other stuff that he did, people will worship him. Okay, I have no one. It's this brain. It's so frightful that I on the street and I can get one view. Yes, okay, I'm a loser. I'm retarded, okay? So I got that, whoever that white autistic teen is, okay? Because he's so mature. Yeah, I'm dumb, okay? This is funny. I guess it is. Okay, none of you would ever want to be friends with me. A lot of you basically are being mean, I'm sure. You're going to laugh at me. Okay, a lot of you are probably going to be posting, hey, you know, this guy is crazy. He's not a white guy that's handsome, is reporter that basically talk about some celebrity. Okay? I'm sorry.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
Jesus.
Yeah, I'll see you when you get back. Alright?
After that when I told you like a criminal. Just because of that handsome white man he tired so more like that. I hate my God, this over this. That's why I get so depressed. You know, the thing is, I had to have this woman want to call the police on me. This is
Don't talk to her.
I
Okay?
know, I just tagged her.
Don't you there.
I just tagged her that I have proof that was being funny to her sister.
Fine. Don't talk to her. I'm gonna get to me out when I get back. But yeah, you smell that.
Later, Mama. Yeah, this summer. And one of my clients is like a right now a cartoon boy pop-up picture that does good news and people love him. Okay. I'm sorry that I'm autistic. I'm sorry that I'm ugly. I'm sorry that I'm a weirdo. And I'm sorry for anything that it's basically see me like this. Okay, please, okay. Again, I just want to look out for your younger sister. And then you have to just wait on the word, please. That's what triggered me. And Deon doesn't have anyone that wants to join his stream. He's just all alone, and he just wants to make a difference on this app. I'm sorry that I'm poor, okay? That I love a fancy setup. That my voice sounds like a drunken Dale from Chip and Dale the Chipmunks. Yeah, I just feel so scared over this. And yes, I'm not always up and short. You don't believe me? Yes. Okay. Yeah, there. Because people are thinking that I'm faking this. No. Deon just wants to feel accepted. Yes. I'll just elbow this later, I guess. Please. If you ever want to show support, just please don't bring up and call someone or there are people to help them. I've been doing that. Okay? And that's why no one actually would return and my view count is so low. I'm sorry, I'm not like all these amazing TikTokers, that Kai, Dylan Page, Z-Vi, because they're really hot men, I get it. Okay, I just want this. And I'm not interested in dating anyone, I'm Aries, okay? If that helps. Just please, okay? If I can be in trouble for this, so be it. Just for being friendly. That's why I wanted to share as an example because there are a little commercial and people were supporting him. actually hurt towards other girls. Yeah, so try. Oh, gross, 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 gross.
I feel like I feel my mother. I feel like I have. And because her son of this age that cannot be matured compared to someone that is iShowSpeed's age. And oh gosh. If anyone ever sees this live stream, please know that Deon just wants to be friendly. Okay, he does get his meltdowns. He does act up. He does. It's just because of all the constant bullying, and he's been doing his best just to make a difference. And it's like I know that no one's here. I know that I'm talking to myself, and Deon, I know you're doing your best. Okay, and Deon doesn't have any harm at all. He has an autistic heart that basically is sensitive, and people just wanted just to make fun of him of his attempt and how he doesn't have good setups. And it'd just be nice if there would be someone on TikTok that would say, "Hey, Dia wants to talk to someone, just to be friendly." Like I'm here, I'm here. Like I'm all alone, and what is mature me someone that would want to talk, and that does see me as a threat. I just don't understand. Oh, hi, Mama. I'm sorry. I am. It's just I feel awful that as a son, that he hasn't done much to basically support you at home and whatnot. Deon is trying. He is. He's really trying. Deon does not like to have meltdowns. He doesn't. Okay? Deon just wants to be friendly. This is why he gets paranoid if teens want to message him, and then this happens because of their oldest sibling call me disrespectful. No, I have that. I have that post. Okay, I was just going through a lot at that time. And I care enough just to block him and wish them well. How is that a crime? Listen, I am not smart than a lot of TikTokers, okay? And again, yeah, I know a lot of women will go crazy or even men because they're good looking, they have a great voice. Okay, I'm not like them. Okay, I don't have a good setup. I don't act mature than I thought I do. I'm far from that, to be honest. Okay, I just I just don't have a support system, and then I had to just have to block people that just been pushing me, especially that Randy person. You just can't make a lot of counts, and I'm the bully here. Oh, it just, I just be nice that there's someone on TikTok, okay, that would respect what I mentioned in my video. Because yes, I do my best to stay clean. I'm supposed to be a day and a half from cutting myself, but without blood involved. I'm supposed to be 2.5 weeks and 22 months clean, and 10 days from attempting to hang myself because Deon is just, he's scared, and he just feels he's just being ignored. And it just sucks at seeing everyone around me that has such a supporting viewer base. Okay, I listen. Okay, I am weird. Okay, I do talk funny. Yes, I am ugly. And I refuse for anyone saying, "Dion, you're not ugly." I am ugly. Okay, I am ugly. Okay, it's just when you're mistreated by a lot of people, it's just I'm not socially developed. Okay, it's hard for me just to basically seem confident like a lot of TikTokers that do those news stuff and they get a lot of followers from it. I even get paranoid talking to police sometimes, okay? A lot of adults, listen, that are younger than me, you're way more mature than I am, okay? Sometimes I wish I was mentally challenged. Like I can't speak and I really do have a brain disability because I feel that I won't be seen as a demon to people. Because I won't be, I guess you could say as aware, but at the same time I'm not aware. It's also I'm being a limbo. Maybe that's why I get jealous of people that are on the spectrum or having a disability that cannot help themselves because they feel like even though they're suffering, they're at peace. But for someone like me, I'm just too aware. Even though with my disability, I am aware. Like, I'm aware, but people just wanted to trick me. It's as though I'm in limbo. It used to be nice that because I've been talking for 45 minutes, not one single person has been here. And yes, I had to shout in the closet because I don't want to be loud and at home or my mother hearing me that I'm going to do this. And my mother doesn't give good advice, right? You know, I'm so upset with my mother drove some of my, like, the thing is, I still care for my mother. I do. I do. And I just feel awful as an autistic adult that is older than a handful of adults on this planet that could drive, that basically work in businesses, okay, that don't have slurred speech. You know, I panic that I'm getting up there in that age. Yeah, 31 is not old. It's not. But the thing is, compared to a handful of adults, you know, I'm so behind. I'm tired that I feel that all your time. I don't know. I want my time now. Like I want to rush it because it's the same that like. I want support. I want people to look out for me. And you know, it's so hard to talk because if I would message someone, then I can message back again, or something may go wrong if we had an argument or something by text. And that's how I acted when Maddie basically messaged. Okay. I didn't know that was seen this disrespectful. Like Dion does not want to come off that way. He doesn't. He does not. It just be nice that there are people from TikTok that would at least come over here, but it feels like people just they're enjoying eating popcorn and laughing. I'm tired of feeling like this feeling so isolated. Okay. As in my own thoughts. Feeling that I can't do enough to support my mother. Oh, and my older brother, right? Like her boyfriend, well, I'm sure he can be fine by himself, of course. But I feel that I failed as an adult. And that I guess I'm not allowed to be in this room. Like I'm allowed to be I'm back to zero views. I feel like I'm allowed like I have to be this in jail. That's because giving Tina advice, friendly, clean advice that's seen as like a threat. If there's anyone, okay, because it's been 48 minutes and not one single person. If anyone ever sees this, just please, 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 please comment if you want, okay? Or type a heart if you basically, if you ever see my TikTok, okay, and you know that I didn't mean any harm whatsoever. That would mean a lot. That would mean a lot. I feel awful that my mother has to put up with this because of me. I feel so awful that she has to see me like this. I feel so awful. I do. I feel so awful that my mother has to put up with her youngest grown son that can't even basically get a job or even bathing himself for a week because of how clinically depressed he is and how he gets the emotions. He has emotions that affect him too easily. It sucks living like this. It really does. And I feel awful that I had to keep streaming because no matter how many times I even commented on the videos, people don't want to read it or it just gets unseen. I'm just thinking, I'm here. I'm here. I even tried to even share my username on TikTok, but no one just want to acknowledge that. I'm thinking, like, why doesn't anyone give me a chance? Like, I'm sorry that I can't just get people like hooked, like sponsor therapists immediately because it's like a drug that if I don't talk a certain way, okay, like I'm sorry, I'm jealous of this white guy named Kai, okay, that went viral, or he has a lot of views, okay, to me that's viral, and he has a lot of comments, and people are interested in him. But when I wanted to speak up, people are not interested in me. They don't. Yeah, again, I get my meltdowns, okay, I do, and I just feel that I just don't get heard. I don't. I don't. And I feel intimidated by him as a TikToker and even Dylan Page and a few others, okay? Not because they're good looking, even they're not good looking, but because of how they basically would inspire people. I don't inspire anyone. Just because I am depressed. I am. Okay, yes, I'm suicidal as well. Doesn't mean that I will kill myself because I feel like the police will knock on my door that, oh, yeah, are you killing yourself? I don't have a knife on me. I guess feeling that way, it's a crime. And no one wants to acknowledge that. People even made fun of me when I had those meltdowns, and I had to be taken to a mental facility. Like it's funny to a lot of people. This is why I don't. I am afraid to speak because if I see I have 2 views, I got 1 view, and I'm gonna get zero. I know that because no one wants to talk to me. Like I don't like. Is there anyone on this planet? One person, one that does not have to be Mac or Soaring, so I'll read your message, okay? That would acknowledge me. One. Just one. Sorry, I'm sorry you had to see me like this. I am. I am. I'm sorry you had to see me like this. I feel like a criminal, because what she said. Like you seen the videos and the story, right? I know it's a lot. And I can't believe I basically banged my head. I just hope TikTok doesn't remove it so people understand what I put up with. Because she says I'm being disrespectful, right? I'm thinking that's the video. That's the one she's talking about. I'm sorry, you had to see me like this. I am. It's like she says, "Oh, I'll call the police." Like, I'm sorry. Your sister followed me. There are so many other TikTokers that probably do have teens, and let's just say if they want to use like that's I don't know. I'm so confused. Like even people on YouTube would share comments, right? like screenshotting and such. People do that over the app. But if I wanted to share it because her page is on public, oh, I gotta delete it. I mean, I'm so confused. I am. I don't want to respond to her. I just hope she sees it. That she's giving me emotional. I would. I don't want to. I don't want to be mean. I feel like she's giving me emotional distress, or maybe I'm getting gaslighted. I don't know. I feel fucking pitiful. Pardon my language, because I'm 11 years older than her, and I'm acting like this. My mother told me that just don't respond to her, and I'm gonna do that. I just hope the Buddhas that she would see it, that this is the truth. I don't say anything disrespectful unless it's the description. I just feel not mentally well. Okay, I don't know how that's a crime, because I'm gonna take my mother's advice that I'm not gonna respond to her anymore. I'm just gonna let it flow, I suppose. If she wants to call 911, fine then. I'm not answering anymore. I want to get proof because you know what? I cared and plays part of me that I basically talk that way. Well, to her, not her younger sister. Her, because she's an adult, right? I was just upset at that night and I couldn't think clearly. I need to get world toilet paper. Yeah, I have to bring the whole roll, not just little bits of it, because I'm not sure how much we're going to be crying over this. People is afraid to know the truth. That's why they're acting like this. I just don't understand. Sorry, I don't. Because, like, I want to be honest. There is a man, for example, named Carter Marshall. I'm sure she has a right to call the. I don't know. I feel that way. She has a right to call the police on him if that were to happen to her sister. Well, I don't know, because he's supposed to be this popular TikToker that will see such inappropriate, inappropriate remarks to not only women but also to like their daughters or younger teen girls, right? He says, "Oh, I would get her pregnant. I'm gonna bang her." Something like that. But for me to basically say, "I'm sorry, I didn't know that you're not of age," and the adult topics, and I just don't feel comfortable, and I want to block you, and I put sincerely, especially with the video she commented on, and I'm treated like this. But no, if it's someone that has so many followers because they're a god, I guess it makes you invisible from birth. It's okay if you would say those things. Because I seen that man's TikTok, I was disturbed. But for me, just to write text, I'm like, Deon is so confused. He is. And this is why, sorry, I don't like to talk to people because they know I don't have any type of power whatsoever. It's like they review me as a homeless person. I look like one because I haven't bathed in a week. That you know what? Oh, you know what? I'm gonna push you down into solitude. No one would care because you're homeless. And yet I've cared a lot for homeless people. Oh, so many. Because I know how that feels. And I see those as human beings, whether they do drugs or not. This is why I'm so jealous of so many adults on this earth that just have a supporting system, or if they do something weird, they get away with it. But for me, though, just trying to follow my lane or the rules or whatever, it's kind of like how I was falsely accused of shoplifting at Walmart. It's like that all over again. I still remember those 3 men that mistreated me. That's because my backpack is ripped. I'm sorry, I own that backpack. What, because of a towel? Yeah, I had to see Europeans or some Asians that would visit the Walmart and they can film inside. It's fine. I get jealous because hey, I would love to just have that experience and not being even my own country, little my own state at the time. And this is how I'm being treated. This is why I did so many suicide attempts. First, the hanging. Second, this well, I was thinking about cutting an artery, but I just I just need to cut. I need to cut, just not deep, just a little. Yeah, and now I want the puppet to see that she's causing this. Again, I can be I'm being as friendly as possible. At least I try to both of them. And I'm jealous of this. Oh, the phone is charging. Like this a TikToker named Kai. Here, this is what I'm talking about. I'm sorry. I just snapped right like this because he makes good videos like this.
With the recent virality of his impersonation presence at the World Cup, I thought now was as good of a time as any.
And how he gets all of these amazing comments. He even got 10 new comments, right? And people are supporting him. I would love to get comments like this. He has nothing but friendly comments. And he even gets a lot of hearts on his own comments. Okay, he didn't have as much as that user did because they got 2,000 and he only has 570. See? I would love he even got more. I'm jealous, okay? I'm jealous that's why I had my meltdown. And again, he does seem like a really sweet creator. And I would love to get comments like this. And people wanting to come back to hear me speak. That would be a dream for me to have comments like this. It would. And people want to make fun of me and not wanting to view my videos all the way through. Like, I'm sorry that I'm not cute as he is or I have these many followers, right? And even like I even would share like how he shares his Gmail. I tried doing that many times, you know, but no one would care, right? I'm sorry. I know it's not healthy for me to constantly compare myself to other TikTokers, but I get intimidated. I do because it would be a dream for me to get comments like that. It would be a dream for me to get comments like he does. Okay, this one he only got 14 comments though, but still though. And look, see, I love taking like 2 minutes out of my day to watch Listen. You're on distressing medication. I would love to get something like that. He ain't got any comments like 1 or 2 days ago. Getting comments like that will keep me going. And for people to say, "Oh, you're annoying," like why are you doing this? Well, I'm in so much distress. I am, and I can't keep up with all these TikTokers that are doing a lot of good stuff, right? I mean, I feel like I'm homeless because yeah, I can't travel. I don't have money, and I'm guessing in order to be a TikToker, I gotta look good. I gotta have money. Or if I'm not allowed to be a TikToker. Are those the rules now? Are those like the rules that I have to follow and be like everyone else? Because I feel that's what everyone wants me to be on that app. Because look at me. I am weird. I don't work. I am socially underdeveloped. And then I had to have a woman that wanted to call the police on me because I was friendly to her sister. And she thinks it was disrespectful when I just shared a screenshot. It was just 13 seconds long, and it was my message. I'm like, and I even shared that I had to block her. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. That's it. It would even tell other adults this is why Deon gets paranoid because this would happen, and he wanted to have a mature audience. Like that's not wrong, right? I think that's a good thing because of what I wanted to post until later on. I will be okay with any ages, but I even tell people, but they just refuse. They refuse to listen. So I rather get the police called on me because, oh yeah, Deon did this. Well, because you didn't You don't want to listen or anyone else. It's also would it be a waste of police resources too when there could be like an actual domestic violence going on or a robbery? Like Deon is so lost here. He is so lost. He's just gosh. Like, what if I have other teens that want to message me? I'm sorry, I don't feel comfortable with you, and just please stop messaging me. But oh, I gotta be told to delete because let's just say if they were harassing me, I'll have to get the police calling on me just because their age would protect them when I have a right to block them. Like I'm so lost. Sorry, that's really a lot of people. You'd be surprised. A lot of other adults, they probably would see me as, oh, you should kill yourself because you felt as an adult. I tried to kill myself. I guess I should do this for their own benefit and their families. Then, like, I guessing me being a kind person, I should just kill myself. But I just want to look out for other people. I guessing my life does not matter to anyone, and my mother did so much, and that's why I feel so guilty because I'm not doing anything as an adult. And so I understand. I understand you feel that way. I just, I feel so confused. I do. I did message her, right, Maddie, but I'm not gonna check it back. I just said, never mind. I shared the video. If you need proof, and I even tagged her. I know I didn't have to, but if she wants to threaten me with that, there's proof. What you want to call the police on me? Oh, because my sister's being harassed. I don't know your sister, okay? She was just following me, and I don't know where she lives, nor do I care. I don't know how that is like the other so confused. So what? Like she would have her whole family want to game up against me when there are other adults that could just share that or being really weird. Like I don't I just like I don't know how I'm gonna rest well over this story. I don't know. Because oh she's a minor, this is not safe. The thing is though, I don't I don't it's her page is public. Anyone can see it. There are people that would post about these scenes all the time that would act weird or do pranks. What is that safe? Because I want up their faces up to the public. I'm lost. Oh, sorry, I'm such an idiot. Or no, damn, dumb dumb. I guess you got a point. I mean, the thing is, that's what I'm worried because she says, "Oh, this would be considered illegal." I don't know. I don't know everything about this law stuff. I don't. Only some of it because I don't know everything about TikTok and well, also depending on where you live and whatnot. Like I'm not a miracle worker. Do you think that's sorry? Do you think that's true? I'm surprised you actually know about that, and I just blanked out. So I screenshotted that. Also, the 17-year-old girl exposing her own face on public, like I don't know what her sister expected. Like there are people who might have her face. You got a point, and they could probably do something way worse. But for me, I don't care. I just want to be friendly. I don't say anything about her face. Now I remembered, I'll just put on the description. I don't know why you follow me or whatever, because I wasn't thinking. It sounded like something threatening, like you or you could go die in a ditch or something. Even if that's not a threat, because a death threat is when I will basically go and find you or burn I will basically um cut your dog's tail. That's a threat. right? Not to say, oh, God died a dish or go get sick. No, because it's not direct, if I remember correctly. And I don't see this is why I can't think things clearly sometimes because I guess you could say I'm in the moment and I don't know. It just makes me feel guilty because she messaged me back in April. Actually, come to think of it, I don't know because she would have done something back in April, right? Because I posted about it back in April. Also, yes, it's true. She can go to jail for falsely calling the cops without evidence. Because the thing is, I use this I ask. It's like the AI thing, even though it's not always helpful because it's not accurate. How all the minors are protected. Well, if that was the case, then why would they post themselves? Also, this is her dancing and playing music. It's like musically. It's not musically. I'm so confused because I would see other people that would do that. I'm just so lost. I am. Because I don't know. Maybe I feel guilty because, oh yeah, you're pretty my sister. I'm black. Not in a mean way. No, I was just giving proof, right? Because anyone could see it, and I wasn't saying anything mean. Like I think I think I'm being gaslighted. I don't know because she says, oh, she's a minor, even though she says she's going on 18, right? This is unsafe. That's the part that got me confused. And yet she says over the age of consent. I'm so lost on that message she sent. And I replied, I don't need this right now. I don't need teens harassing me, or I was upset when I first replied back to her. And I told her, go away. I did mention that. I did. I did tell her, go away, because I'm thinking that there's a video of them. I'm gonna still have it though, because I don't know. People won't believe me. Because the thing is, right, I'm lost. What she says is unsafe, right? She want me to delete the post because her face is in it. But the thing is, there's so many teens, like you can view their profile. They have their age, like 15, 16, whatever, right? You could see what they post. Especially, that's why they got the hashtag high school, or even they're like bodybuilders, even female bodybuilders that are high school. So that's unsafe just because, oh, like if I was an adult, right? Or if I like, especially since I'm an uncle, and I find it inspiring that hey, they're working out. I think this is awesome. It's being seen as unsafe. Like I'm so confused because there's so many that were posted in public. How's it? I'm so confused. Like, see, I'm lost. I'm lost, right? Even though you're right on all this, it's just I'm worried. And I had to get like a something knock on my door. Hey, you've been doxing. I don't know where she lives. I don't basically know her last name, and I don't care because that's when you put the exact. Because I've been doxed before. I'm so lost. I am because that's when you put the exact address of where they live, the door number or cross streets. But let's just say the city that they lived in. That's not doxing. Like I don't know where. I don't know. Well, why? I don't even care. I'm lost, or I am. And I don't want to cry again thinking about this, right? I get terrified, I get nervous. It'd be nice if more people would come from my TikTok and take this serious. This is why I had to block people. They say, "Oh, it gets better. Please call someone." Then I got to come back. Well, get that Kai guy. He got a lot of comments, but the latest video he did, like 5 days ago, he only got 14, 13 comments. That's not a lot. The only thing is unsafe to her is that she exposed her own face on public, not your perspective. She's the one showing her face and shouldn't be surprised they know her face. I guess you got a point. And besides, it's not like I said anything. Heck, even if she was of age, it's not like if she's your age. It's not like I was saying anything inappropriate. Why would I? I don't do that. The same way if I've seen like a teen, right? That's like her age, does bodybuilding. I say, hey, you know what? He has good muscles. That's a compliment. I'm guessing, yeah, and this is why. Oh my gosh, it kind of reminds me like how some men don't want to talk to women because, oh, this man is sexually harassing me, even though there are women that are being sexually harassed by men. It's just, oh my, it's this is why we can't interact anymore. Maybe this is why people have. Well, I have the trust issues. It wasn't like this eons ago when I did had younger viewers that would enjoy my cartoon reactions. No one cared. I guess it's called like helicoptering parenting. I know my mother is one of them, but I guess sometimes it gets a little extreme. Exactly. You haven't said anything bad, and I know you don't do that. Only a freak would do something worse. Exactly. Because the thing is, right, I'm just telling you, right? There is this YouTuber, or not YouTuber, TikToker named Cartel. I don't know why he names that. Marcel, a black man that looked like he might be, I don't know, his late 30s. And he would literally would post videos about younger girls, not just women. I mean, okay, the thing is, there's a handful of younger girls, and you said, "Oh, I'm gonna smack that girl's, you know what?" And I'm gonna get her pregnant. And yet he's still getting. I mean, I'm sure his page is still up. He's still getting followers, and I'll be surprised if some of these women even allow it. And they're hypocrites. They're the ones that are predatory themselves. That's because they're a woman doesn't mean you can't be. I had to deal with that Lindsay Hall person. I want to say something to Eric. Yeah, sorry, it's not like she did, but let's just say she did. I guess you're right. It's so uncalled for. I'm just so paranoid because imagine if I get, police, right? We got to arrest one because you basically interacted with a underage teen from a friendly message by caring for her safety and blocking her, and you not saying anything explicit or whatever inappropriate. Oh my gosh. I'm just so confused already. That's why I get hesitant to message anyone. Oh, you know what? I mean, I do appreciate those like Slog and the others, like Word Dogs too. It's just I would appreciate if they would be here on YouTube because it would be easier to talk to them like well live, not just having to wait who knows how long because I don't know how active they are. I don't even check their profiles because I get overwhelmed. That doesn't mean I don't care what the sweet messages. I do. And this is coming from someone that has been sexually harassed by teens, and they will use their age as a pass, or I guess you could say a predator pass. I'll probably share this about our time. Hopefully, none of this would happen because, like, even though because of you being here, I do feel a little more safer because I'm overthinking things and I'm not thinking clearly. I'm just worried that something would backfire. And she said, "Oh, I'm gonna call number one because you're revealing my sister profile that is not private." It's like if she wanted to call number one on me because you know what, your dress is gorgeous. You might as well tell that for the elderly. If an old woman would say, "Oh, your dress is beautiful," oh nope, I'm gonna call number one. because you comment to my 17-year-old sister, my minor sister, that her dress is beautiful. Golly, okay, I'm sorry that I didn't know that compliments are a crime as well. And yet, most of my viewers are women. I mean, no offense. And maybe this is why I want to put more women on this. I want to have men. Not, I'm not being sexist because if this is how this is gonna keep going, I'm thinking, I don't know, because I'm sorry, this is gonna be me because we're the opposite sex. We don't have something in common. It's unless it's basically about depression or whatever, being bullied or I don't know. But like, it's just, oh my god, I don't want to think about that. I don't want to go to that point. That oh, if you're a woman, you're not gonna understand, and vice versa. You did nothing wrong, and her face is on public. Yeah, it is, sorry, because I shared that earlier this morning, a couple hours ago. It literally is. And it says age like what the heck? What do you mean age restricted? Yeah, I can see it. Unless if you're not signed in, I don't know. I don't know what the heck that means. Like, okay, there's a lot of people signed in, they could see it. It's so confusing to me. I'm just so lost. Like if I would like you're signed in on your TikTok, right? A lot of people are. That's how people comment. You can't heart people's comment without being signed in. Anyone can see it. Unless you basically could talk about, oh, if you're signed out. Well, what difference does it make? It's still public. I'm so lost. Plus, that's what her. Oh my gosh. Come to think of it, age restricted is when I don't know. No, it would say something, right? I'm so confused. I'm so confused, sir. I am. I am. Like if I was signing out, well, actually, even if I was signed out, I could still see her profile. I don't get it. I could see her repost and what she liked. A lot of people, including you, would have that private. Plus, it's no big deal. You just like random videos. I just don't know why people basically get obsessed over that. I mean, I don't know. I don't care what people. It's not like people would see what I like anyway. I like a lot of animal videos, news topics, and other stuff. Again, you're speaking facts, and they still refuse to know the truth because they don't want to take criticism. Mhm. They would do best they can to weasel their way out. I guess you have a point. I'm just worried, so I am. Because she would probably use a smart tactic, I think. The thing is though, her sister, I think at that time posted one video. Again, that I didn't even post anything about her video. I've only posted her comments on my video. That shouldn't be a crime, obviously. And then I messaged her and I wished her well. I didn't know that you were of underage. I don't know how that's weird. That's the only thing, because not to mention, when you can only message someone once, right? It's not like she accepted it. I was just telling her and then I shared it to the public. Because that's what it said, if I remembered. That's the only message. You can only send one, I think, if I remembered. I don't know. Uh, because like my crush Wesley, I can only send him well before he deleted his account. I only can message him once. I'm so confused. And the thing is, sorry, she doesn't post anything. Not that she has to. I'm glad I brushed my teeth last night. I'm glad I did. Um, she doesn't post anything, but her sister does. I'm sorry, this is gonna bother me for a while. I still feel that I'm a criminal though. Even though you would absolutely disagree with me. Because the thing is, sorry, she did message me at I think 8:34 last night. And like thank you for thinking that. Because what she says, oh, you know what? Since you basically not are not gonna delete this, even though that's proof, she would probably say tonight, I will call the police. I'm just guessing. Because I feel like she would say that. I will call number one on you. Because you don't want to delete this post. Because that is the only one that I shared. At least from what I recalled. That's like the only video that I shared. I don't remember anything else. Yeah, maybe I said something harsh, but I probably deleted it. I don't remember. I just remember that's the post that I at least remember the most. And the thing is, that was back in April. She would have called the police on me, right? For not deleting it? That was back in April when I basically shared that. Or the last interaction. Oh my gosh, this is hurting my head. Hmm. It just reminds me of that audit video because that man, he has every right to film in a public setting, even someone doesn't want to be on camera. Yeah, he shouldn't be filming them, no. Well, I guess regardless of the age, but it's at a public place. And he didn't do like that's what I've been seeing, at least on TikTok, because it's kind of like how I'm being treated. It's stuff I'm not harassing anyone. At least I don't want to come off that way, which a lot of people refuse. To look over. Yeah, it was says, "Hi, please don't follow message me back." That's it. That was in the description. That was the only video I'm checking right now, right? That was the because I don't want to be obsessed with numbers on my screen. That is the only that was like the only thing that I posted. I don't remember anything else. Not that I recall, no. But because it was the thumbnail was her username, right? That's all. Is that a crime just for me just to basically block her on that? I'm so lost. I am so lost right now. That's the only one that I posted. That is it. Okay, yeah, those are other people. That has something to do with her sister. That's just some weirdos that want to comment on adult topics that just got me irritated. That's the only yep, that's the only video that I have on here. Others is like me talking about my crush and being clean of self-harm and about Casey, of course, no one's seen that. That's about it. There is nothing else. These are just other random stuff that I shared that has nothing to do with her. Yeah, these are just other stuff. That's the only video. Just because it was on the thumbnail? Is that what she's complaining about then? This is not the way to target her. Unless I'm confused. Wait, sorry, here. Let me send this to you, okay? And tell me what you think. I know you've seen a video, but I'm so lost. Because that was back on the 19th of April. That was 2 months ago. 2 plus. I just said hi. Please don't follow me back. I even said the word please, so that helps. I just felt awkward. That's it. And it just happened to have her face as the dumb on that video when it's just like a pretty much a slideshow screenshot. Me either. See, here's the video. I'm gonna try to eat some grapes. I'm confused. Oh, because I didn't take it down 2 months ago. Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't call the police on me on that time. I'm lost. And she messaged me back in April. Why? What? Why after I posted that? I wonder if I should block her. I wonder if I should. I wonder if I should block her. Wait, I remember this. Oh yeah, mm-hmm. So that was 3 days before your comment. Yeah, yeah. From what you told me, got restricted and all got removed. Right. Yeah, I'm surprised you remember that story. I'm surprised. Um, but yeah, that was the video that she was talking about back in April, and I feel awful that I even had to reply, which I didn't have to. That was 2+ months ago. All because of that. Because what her sister's name is on I'm so confused. Yeah, I don't know if I want to block her because I don't know because she probably do it anyway, right? Because she thinks I'm hiding or something. It's like I'm feeling like I'm mouse trapped. Here, I'm gonna lay down in bed while I'm talking to you because I want to stretch my legs. Oh damn it! I had the heater on. Okay, you're allowed to rest. I think it's alright, but I'm just like, do I have to delete it though? Because the thing is, her username, right? I don't see how that's not me targeting her. Oh, I'm so lost. Like it feels like she thinks I'm targeting her sister for that. I don't. I just say, please don't follow me. I'm just not in a good mood, or don't feel com. I'm so confused. Also, the reason why Matt can't be here because he's working. I'm glad he told me. The thing is, sir, will I go to jail for this? Or because her sister's profile is in a thumbnail? I'm so gosh, I'm so. Because if she does message me, I'm not gonna open it. If she wants to call the police, then fine. Then I'm not interacting. I know I didn't mean any harm. You want to put my family in danger over what your sister's choices? You're the adult that you had to make things worse. Golly, like, oh, I'm sorry that I'm just being sweet to your sister. Golly, a lot of people on that app wouldn't be. Like, sorry, what do you think with all of this? Like, I want you. The thing is, I have the phobia, right? I want you to basically agree everything with me. Of course. What do you think? With what you've seen that I posted, even when I broke down with my mother, of course. What do you think? Okay, I'm not sure these people are being honest with me. Is what Deon shared about, well, not including you, about adding a friendly message because three other people said yes, even though they haven't stayed around. I don't know. I want to take a bath or shower, but all I can say is don't let them get the best of it. It's hard, sorry it is. I know my mother told me the same thing. She said, "Just don't respond. Don't enter." Oh, I forgot the words. I have it on. I posted it on TikTok. It just says, "Deon is sorry." That's it, with a crying emoji. Well, not the tearing down because I wasn't breaking down, but I was upset. You're a kind-hearted person, and you're better than they are. I guess you're right. Sometimes I don't feel that way. Maybe because it reminds me when my mother's boyfriend and I had a fight, right? And we're fine. I still get trauma from being in handcuffs, even though that happened to you before when I had to go to that mental facility. Don't know why they did that though. I know, because they're thinking I'm gonna harm myself, which I didn't, of course. Ew, I got a piece of grape skin that was in the root, in the root of my mouth. If they want to call the cops and put your family in danger, then huh? Wait, then have fun. Oh, okay. Getting you and your sister arrested for making false calls like this, or making a false call. You can actually go to jail for doing this. I didn't know about that. I guess in the AI thing, and then this is why I don't like AI sometimes. That I read on said otherwise. Oh, because they're protected, even though, well, you did post your face up in public, which other teens do. People would even make videos of like why Generation Alpha sucks. They would post videos of their face. They would criticize teens, right? I've seen those videos. Even teens in school that would act stupid, their face would not blurred. But for me, over a darn screenshot, and I'm seeing, oh yeah, this is unsafe. Well, people, I just started noticing that people, like even those YouTubers, they would do that. Like, hey, what this kid is doing is so stupid, right? And they show their faces. They don't censor it. I guess you're right. She is giving me emotional distress over this. But wait a minute, sorry. It wouldn't be the underage girl going to jail, right? It would just be her sister that's doing this. It's not like I mean, I don't know. Oh, yeah, me too. I would um Not when I imagine they're going to take over games, TV shows, movies. So they won't go that far. Even jobs. How they're gonna have their living if AI is able? You got a point. This is why I have sympathy for teachers, except those who support AI and says AI will take over their own school. Yeah, I agree. Literally, I'm thinking about blocking her. Yeah, I do wonder though. Why didn't she call the police on me overnight? Hmm. And yet, she did view my stories. Even when I was in the bathroom, when I said one more thing, right? I know she viewed my stories. She did. She did. Oh, maybe it's because I said, yeah, I refuse to delete it, right? And she's seen it as a threat, and she's probably gonna use that as proof. But yeah, I did tag her on purpose so she could see, yep, this is it. And I did say I felt awful that I did. I felt misunderstood because you heard the way I talked, right? And then later on, I did broke down. I just wish AI could stop stealing the role from us. And if they want to use AI, at least only use it for specific reasons, like in the past, because I already know, even in the past, yeah, that's true. Yeah, yeah. You hear me talk? Okay, good. Yeah, I read what you said about AI. I'm just, because she did view my story. She did. And I did, share that message. Hey, you know what? I found the video. There's proof. And that's why I refused to delete it because I'm thinking, what's wrong here? Like, unless I'm misunderstood. Yeah, because I'm confused. I'm confused because what's wrong with what I posted? Just because what her sister's profile's in my thumbnail? Even if it was, it's still in the video. People could pause it. Because the thing is, it's public, right? Anyone can message her, even other teens themselves. I'm so confused. So exactly, what's her excuse then? How to be a weasel? How to be a weasel? You mean how to weasel her way out? Because that's what she's doing. Let's see. Hmm. Weasel means getting away from responsibility or take accountability. Oh, I didn't know that. Sorry, because I know that's also referred to as an animal. Let's see. So that's what Weasel. That's what Weasel since you had like a few right. Okay, I get it now. Not to mention, I'm just got that Vinny, the other weirdo. Ugh, I just can't take it. I should have. I think I blocked them. I need to block more people too. And they're see my story as well. Whenever this gets lifted up, because I just don't care anymore. I don't even want to look back my older videos though. But if I ever do, I just have to block them. I'm so tired, and I've only want people that want to be friendly towards me. Like even if that means I'm losing who cares if I lose some followers? I'm not gonna have followers that want to mistreat me. That's not fair, and that's so stressful to me because I'm not that desperate. I'm just desperate for support and people that make me feel safe around. I just don't get how she thinks I'm making her unsafe. I'm lost. I am like it is bothering me a bit. That's because her profile's in a thumbnail. I'm so confused. It's a slideshow in a way. And with my messages, I interact with her in a kind way. Huh. It was good advice that I gave her. And yes, she replied. It was an. I think that's a lie that Manny said. She accidentally followed me. No, you don't accidentally do that. She followed me on purpose because if that's the case, then why did she follow me and then interact with me? If that's the case, she would have unfollowed me the next day. She didn't. Because she even seen my other videos or whatever I posted, she liked it, I guess. I don't know. Uh, That's a good question. Why did she message you then? She's 17, so she's more aware of what she's doing. Yeah, you got a point. And the video was just me talking about how I don't have any friends, right? And she come on it. What? I'm not allowed to reply just because she's out of age. How would I know that until I looked at her? Until I looked up her profile. Even then, it's just me being friendly. Oh, that's all I mentioned. Like I did appreciate the follow, but it just felt awkward. And yeah, maybe I was upset because I didn't see the part why she followed me. Maybe because I felt betrayed. Because if it's about what age, because you wanted to support someone or being a friend. If that was the case, then we wouldn't have teachers then. Oh my gosh. It is, I don't know. This is stupid. Getting mad over you helping her. Yeah. Because the thing is, like, that's the message that I sent, and then I was showing, I was demonstrating that, you know what? I'll message you so other people would know that, yeah, you interact with me, and then I want to block you because I just don't feel comfortable. It is nothing, there is nothing wrong with that. It's like if you want to reject someone because, oh, they want to date you. Like, I'm sorry, you're not my type. It's not like, oh no, you could go to hell. Well, that would be really mean. It's like a polite rejection. Oh my goodness. No matter, she will be back until the afternoon for going to class well, so I hope it goes well. My question is, well, I don't know, sorry. I can't really answer that for you. Like for me, I don't know. Like I don't want to block her because she needs to know, yep, this is what you're talking about. This is what you're blaming me for. And I want others to know that this is what you've been being upset over and showing on my laptop that yes, your sister's page is up in public. Hmm. Nah, sorry, I know. I feel awful about the other seeing it like this. Otherwise, I would just try to watch something on YouTube just to distract myself and not stress out over it. You really shouldn't have to put up with this, and you could try watching. I know, I know. Yeah, I know you say. I just want to close my eyes a bit. I know. I just feel like I'm being treated as a criminal. Yeah, I know. I got it on my system. You're not a criminal. They just only want to make you feel bad because why are they acting like this? That still doesn't excuse behavior, I guess. Maybe this wouldn't happen if I didn't open up that message, right? Because that was back in April when she matches me and it's June and she had done something, right? Yeah. Hmm. Hmm. Thank you for heart story. I'm sorry you had to swim like this. Like that's why I don't like to check any messages. I get anxious. She says, "Oh, you know what? I'll make sure to have the police come on your way then, since you don't want to delete it." I feel that that's what like later on tonight, right? She's gonna look back on all draw, which that's proof over this silly incident, and as she says, "Nope, I'm calling the police then." Like she's like you saw that, right? She said, "Oh, well, I'll have to get the police involved." So that's over that post. Oh, yeah, I know. I know. Yeah, I'm glad you did. Can she really do that though? Can she? Just because I don't want to delete it? Also, that's just proof. That's proof what she mentioned, and hey, she got it. Like that's like, oh yeah, that's not what you tried to say back in April. Yeah, that's a video right there. Oh, if anyone else has ever seen this live stream, I've just been, well, they sorry for helping me, keeping me subtle here. I just been a big panic just because uh of really posts, right? Oh my goodness. Well, at least I thought it is friendly. Oh, yeah, I'm sure whoever voted that's here is probably Randy doing that. I could care less because this has nothing to do with him right now. Oh my goodness. The thing is, right, that's why I've just been panicked because again with the lack of support, right? Even though you're just one person, you're doing a lot for me, or at least what you can. I just get a lot of anxiety here just because I don't have a group of people to hear me out or that isn't good. That do like these other great jobs, like the ones that we thought we had that may turn out to be, as Barney would say, bots. And I feel like man, it's not something how the offers Rosada, for example. Like I feel like a world of panic because it's like I had to figure all this out on my own. It's a lot. You just can't do everything um, by yourself. You just can't. I wonder who liked the stream and voted yes. I wonder who that is.
I just hope to put it that, as they say, trolling maybe. I'm sorry. I guess it may be a food taster. I guess I'm not sure. I'm sorry. I'm just so worried about. Oh my gosh, this has been on my mind for all day. I know. I know. Like what my mother said. I know what she said. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not gonna fall asleep. I'm just so worried. That's all. That's why if anything happens, even though my mother knows it won't, I just can't help it. Hmm. Yeah. The thing is, sorry, like, what if I did get arrested or something over this? I don't know. Okay, I'm overthinking things, even though I didn't meant any harm whatsoever. I just, you know, just couldn't help but feeling like this. Okay, I know someone's botting the poll. They always do that.
I just showed a video of this person saying that he wanted to target and roll up tens of thousands of people. This isn't a theoretical projection. This is literally what they say. This is a designated terrorist group, and we just played a clip of them saying how they wanted to commit terrorism at a mass scale. It's not a question about this. It's obvious. They said it clearly. You tell your argument why you consider them terrorists because they fund people that attack and kill civilians on purpose and target civilians to kill them. Yeah. In order to achieve political goals. Groups like Hezbollah and the Houthis and Hamas. It's that simple. There are a few issues with this analysis here. First of all, is the premise. Admirable repeats the IDF line that they are targeting as being IDF Hezbollah in Lebanon, but that's not what's actually happening. What the evidence shows is that targeting Hezbollah is just a pretext, one that Israel uses to blow up everything inside and mass murder civilians. All Israel wants to do is blow up all the civilians. And then why would Lebanon be trying to sign a deal with them to get rid of Hezbollah? If this is actually true, then why would Lebanon be trying to work it? Doesn't that not make sense? It's so dishonest. It's so
I'm sorry, it's where I am.
hospitals, ambulances, they are leveling.
No.
The reason why they're doing ambulances is because they use the ambulances to transport military units. They're also routinely using white phosphorus indiscriminately in civilian residential areas. These are all war crimes. In just the past 4 months, Israel, by the way, Hezbollah doesn't want to do any war crimes. They just want to do any development. Israel has killed nearly 4,000 people in Lebanon, including hundreds of children and healthcare workers. Can you imagine how many Hezbollah would get if they could? And also, why would Hezbollah, think about it like this, right? Why would Hezbollah fire rockets from a residential area if they didn't want to have any sort of return fire? Why wouldn't you fire a rocket from like a open field, or at least do it from an area that's farther away from the civilians?
Okay.
Why they're firing rockets from residential areas is so they can monitor these
All right.
people. They're using these people as human shields and getting them killed and martyring them for a jihad. And you're eating it up and thinking that this is a good thing. Using ambulance to transport military personnel is a war crime. They don't care about war crimes. They are literal psychopathic terrorists that are killing.
I'll be right back. I think you meant I'll be back later.